Russian paratroopers land en masse near the Ukrainian capital. February 24 shook the world. Today, February 24, exactly 3 years since the conflict broke out, the Military Chronicles channel released a full and authentic video of the large-scale airborne landing operation of the Russian paratroopers, VDV, of the 45th Special Forces Brigade at Antonov Airport in the city of Gostomel, about 25 kilometers from the Ukrainian capital Kiev. This battle was part of the Russian Armed Forces, RFAF, offensive on Kiev within the framework of the special military operation. The intention of the Moscow command was to capture Antonov Airport, forming a bridgehead to airlift more troops and heavy weapons to directly threaten the Ukrainian capital. This bridgehead would allow the RFAF to launch a quick attack on Kiev and avoid having to advance through roads that could be mined or blocked. According to the Russian Ministry of Defense, there were more than 200 Mi-8 helicopters and dozens of Ka-52 and Mi-35 armed helicopters participating in supporting and landing paratroopers in this area. The Military Chronicles channel assessed that this was a unique operation in every sense, seemingly without a similar version for a long time. However, the Ukrainian army, with the core of the 4th Rapid Reaction Brigade of the National Guard, supported by the Air Force, effectively counterattacked and surrounded the Russian paratroopers who were fighting independently without support or supplies here. In fact, although they were Russia's most elite force, the group of soldiers were only equipped with portable weapons and lacked armored vehicles, making it difficult to complete the mission. After the initial moments of shock, the Ukrainian Air Force began to react by continuously launching MiG-29 and Su-24 aircraft to bomb Russian forces in the area. Thus, the first Russian attack was repelled. The next attack occurred the following morning, the 25th of February 2022, with another airborne landing by VDV paratroopers. This time, there was another ground attack with armored vehicles coming from the Belarusian border, breaking through the Ukrainian defenses. The airport was then completely captured by the Russians. However, the strong resistance of the AFU disrupted the Russian military plan. The Moscow command did not proceed with the use of heavy military transport aircraft to land troops and heavy weapons at this bridgehead because it was too dangerous. After that, Ukrainian forces continued to fight the enemy at Hostomel. As of the 27th of February 2022, the airport remained under Russian control, when the clashes began to shift to the town of Bacha and the town of Irpin in the south, where the AFU also claimed to have stopped the Russian advance. By March 28, 2022, satellite images showed that the RFAF was no longer present at the airport. A day later, Russian Deputy Defense Minister Alexander Fomin announced that the Russian military had withdrawn from Kiev province, including Antonov Airport. On April 2, 2022, the Ukrainian military took control of the airport after the enemy conducted a large withdrawal along the Kiev offensive axis and captured some military equipment left behind by Russia. The BBC reported that during the hasty withdrawal, the Russian military destroyed most of the military equipment here. The rest was captured by Ukrainian forces. According to Orexpio&Co, in total, Russia lost at least 7 armored fighting vehicles, 23 infantry fighting vehicles, 3 armored personnel carriers, 1 anti-aircraft gun, 2 field guns, 3 helicopters and 67 trucks and cars of various types at Antonov, the world's largest and only transport aircraft. The Antonov AN-225 Mriya was destroyed in the fighting while in its own hangar at the airport.